What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to play IQ in Rainbow Six Siege. Before we go any further, the links to my Twitch and Twitter in the description below, so make sure you go check those out. So IQ is a 3-speed, 1-armor attack operator whose special ability is basically this IQ scanner, which basically can scan electronics through walls, giving you intel and making you able to shoot them, right? For her weapon, she has the AUG, which I personally use just because it has the ACOG, has the Commando, which has the 1.5, which I don't really like, or has the G8, which is arguably one of the most broken guns ever to be in this game. But like I said, I like using the AUG. She has one pistol, the P12, which is really solid. And then for her gadget, she either has breaching charges or a claymore. Personally, I use breaching charges just because I can open more lines of sight with them, play vertically a lot more. But claymore is also a good option to watch any runouts, especially if you're like on a window trying to shoot a bandit battery or something. So with IQ's scanner, it does scan up to 20 meters, which makes it very strong for being able to scan basically just gadgets in general. You hear this beeping noise, you see that with how distant far it is, and then you can shoot it and then it goes away. And she can also scan the bomb, which is really important, gets you points, but also can tell your teammates where they need to be pushing. I personally like picking IQ just for the utility, not really the guns. Lots of people pick her just for the Commando, not the Commando, the G8. But whenever we have lots of operators we need, I will pick IQ, especially if Echo and Valkyrie are unbanned, I'll pick IQ. And the reason for that is she can see the Val cams, especially if they're outside. She can see the Echo cams, which are very important for trying to stop plant. And also she can get bandit batteries. For example, it's one of my favorite things to do with IQ. Rappel upside down. If you have a claymore, you can claymore a main door. But usually on the garage wall, there will either be a Cade or a bandit battery, and you can shoot it from upstairs in upstairs piano. Or what you can do is go, IQ is just like any other operator. You can go through multiple floors with her bullets. So you can either go on that window, like that example, or you can go into CEO, which is what I personally, it's more safe, but I also like to do. And you can either shoot straight through the floor, or you can breach the floor, so you don't have to waste as many bullets. And then you can shoot straight through the floor and get either a bandit battery or a Cade, whichever one it is. But that was honestly what makes IQ so strong and makes her so useful, is the fact that she can shoot all these gadgets, but also the intel she can gather. So if you don't know the operators they have, and you're on the roof, for example, and you see a mute jammer, a Mozzie Pest, an ADS, a Melusi Banshee, and then an Echo Cam, you're like, all right, we know every operator they have. Now we know how we can push this. The only wall denial they have is a mute. So if we get that mute jammer off the wall, we can get the wall pretty much for free. The way you want to play IQ, it really is preference. She's almost like Ashe with a little bit with different utility. Personally, like I said, I use her for her scanner and her utility. So I tend to play a little bit more slow, you know, get the bandit batteries, check for Val cams, check for all that good stuff. Some people will play her with the G8, 50 bullets, angled grip, little recoil, and just run in, scan for a Legion or Capcan Trap, Elo Mine, and go, whatever it may be. But this is personally how I like using her, just playing her more for her gadget, because she is really useful. She only gets credit, I feel like, for her gun, when in reality, I do feel like her gadget is possibly one of the best in the game. It is it's a usable replacement to Thatcher or Kali, to be honest, because you can see the gadgets and you can shoot them. So in my opinion, she is pretty useful. I would still pick a Thatcher or Kali over her. Actually, maybe not Kali. I would probably pick the IQ simply because of the breaching charges, or the Claymore, which Kali can use, but I just prefer IQ's gun, her speed, and her utility. But that's pretty much all there is for IQ. She is a pretty straightforward operator, I feel like, I have to say. Use your scanner, see the gadget, shoot the gadget, and move on. You can use her for her gun, you can use her for her utility. I like using her for her utility. You can play her vertically, through multiple floors, trying to clear utility. You can use her, she's especially useful with a pulse. For example, on this map, if you're attacking basement and tellers, archives and tellers, like 10 out of 10 times, unless pulse is banned, there will be a pulse. So IQ is very needed and very useful for getting the pulse. You can see his scanner. You can shoot pre-placed nitro cells. You can shoot echo cams. anything that is electronic, you can shoot and destroy, unless of course it's like a bulletproof object like a Maestro Cam or a Melusi, but you can still tell it's there. You can ping it, and that's what makes her so strong. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. I stream pretty much every day, link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and peace out, gamers.